cool, man. Just seeing a qualifier team make it to this point, that's huge.
All right, well, we're into the next map already. It will be Inferno, Dbl Poney, and Anonymo. Take it away, Semler and Maui.
All right, we're here. Innocent, already fighting, actually.
Yeah, right into the thick of things here. Pistol round, Dbl Poney on the T side.
Nice setup here. The dualies right around the corner. Oh, we're going to see some dualie action. Here we go. Dualie action, and they're only able to find one.
Got a little ahead of himself. A little bit too excited. You know, when you're thinking, like, I've got 1 billion bullets, you still have to aim the bullets, you know?
Just a little bit.
Still got to, like, put them in the general vicinity of your target.
I think people are getting better at the dualie spray. The spray, like, it has a recoil pattern, and I've noticed some people are actually getting it. This should be around for Dbl Poney, but I'm a late converter. I haven't completely switched over to the dualies. Like, I don't want to see it all the time, but I think there's a place for them now. I think there's specific use cases that they're fine for, but I'm not as far as Davey is, where he'll say, like, no, buy the dualies every eco round. It's like, they're strong. It's like, I'd rather have a P250. I'd rather have a Deagle if I'm going to spend almost that much. Like, there's no in-between where I want to spend $500 on a dualie.
Well, it's like what? Right now we see it here at half wall, and then we see it on Nuke.
On Nuke, on top of Hut, yeah.
Right.
I think those are fine.
2 spots where you really see the dualies in play.
Yeah. I've seen some Inferno apartments, actually.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
I've seen Vertigo towards short. Oh, my God. Body just bought a Negev. Oh, my God. Oh.
And he promptly throws it away.
He threw it out. Okay, he doesn't want it.
And he gets a Mac 10 now.
There's a few people also, I mean, talking about gun metas. Some people are trying to make a case.
NBK's going to take it, dude. NBK was like, I'll take it.
No?
Really? Nobody's going to take the Negev?
Oh. No one wants that gun. No one wants that gun.
Oh, what a shame.
I think there's even more specific use cases for that. But all right, it looks like it'll be fast towards mid, though. So.
Do you remember when you could wall bang through the wall at construction on Inferno, and that was what you did? You just sat there with a Negev?
Yeah.
And as they tried to execute onto B site, you literally just spammed 1 billion bullets down banana.
Or like Dust 2, mid doors, just immediately. Like,
hold it.
Just hold it. Just.
That was Senya. Senya loved doing that back in the day.
Yeah.
Back in the day. Aging myself in CSGO, aren't I? All right.
Dating yourself.
Dating. I would date myself. All right. What?
Not surprised.
1-0. And, well, there is a method to the madness here for Dbl Poney. It's not a fantastic map for Dbl Poney Inferno in terms of win percentage, but they are fighting on it. But I think one thing they can go off of here is that Anonymo, yes, they've played Inferno a good bit in the last 3 months, but they've been losing it a lot recently. And so maybe on Dbl Poney's side, it's like, okay, we're on the upswing, they're on the downswing. There's a bit to go off of here, but maybe we can catch them out and get ahead of them on this map, because obviously Vertigo was very much an Anonymo affair. I mean, clearly they were happy about that outcome. Yeah, I'm just checking because it was Nuke Vertigo both times these two teams played last time. They've played twice. It's Nuke Vertigo twice. We have Nuke as a third map decider, and so Dbl Poney thought, you know what, we're gonna get spicy, and we're gonna pick Inferno into this one. They actually have a lower win percentage on Inferno than Anonymo do. Dbl Poney.
Yeah, the last time Dbl Poney played Inferno, if I'm not mistaken, it was actually when they beat Vitality. And that
was here at Flash, yeah.
Yeah, that was here, and that was a pretty impressive victory, because I mean Vitality they were kind of rough to start Flashpoint 1, but they've picked up a little bit of steam here, or not Flashpoint 1, Flashpoint 3.
Flashpoint 3, right?
But they've picked up some steam, and Afro kind of had a pop-off game there. NBK and Afro were leading the way with 90 and 100 ADR respectively. So we'll see if we can get similar performances from Afro and NBK. Those will be the guys hopefully to watch in this one. And Afro, I mean, he had a really pop-off game on Vertigo, which we just saw. He was basically the reason they had any kind of CT side on gun rounds, and he's going to continue. Wide swings with the FAMAS early on to find his 3rd frag of the game. And Dbl Poney, I mean, this should be light work, given that it's just pistols against them, but man, it's been scary seeing Deagles here lately.
What's fun to notice, again, I mean, we might as well get these kinds of stats out here early on, but the T side for Dbl Poney, it's actually rare to see a team get 60% win rate on T side rounds. So they're very much, because they're CT side 49%, right? So it's like they're very much a T side team on Inferno right now, and CT side for them is where they might hurt a little bit. And so Anonymo just have to keep that in mind a little bit.
Yeah.
Going forward, maybe you take a beating here, but you get to return the beating in the second half.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say right now that Inferno is slightly T-sided for top 30 teams in the world, but it's still 60% is a lot. Like that's a lot. Really impressive.
To put it in context, usually you're seeing like 53, 52, or 54% on the high side.
Really slight. Yeah.
Like 60% is like, okay, you really like T-side Inferno.
Yes. Yeah, it's a good stat to bring up. We'll see if they're able to have a high win rate here against Anonymo on the T side. And they survived that one. That was an onslaught of Deagles, though, all aimed in their direction. But they weather the storm. Dbl Poney start with a 3-0 here. And Anonymo will be on their first gun round.
Yeah, we're going to get into the thick of things here now. Anonymo, enough of the beatings. Now you get to go for it. And I actually done a good job of getting a decent nade count going. I was a little worried if they were going to be able to afford just this many nades, but this is actually really solid. They have plenty of incendiaries, they have plenty of HEs, and so Banana's going to be turned into an Inferno in a moment here as Dbl Poney are going to try to make their way up. Nice HE in to start things off. Wow, Lucky just completely dodging that damage.
That's the one spot he could have stood to take barely any damage. So, Lucky, as his name implies.
Yeah, there you go. Fitting.
It looks like it'll be a porch pop here from these players in Boiler, Joko, and NBK. This is going to catch Innocent by surprise. This is you don't really see a double Boiler pop like this too often, and they're swinging into short quickly. Oh, it's a lot of players coming in the direction of Anonymo. Innocent's ready. He's only able to find one, though. Kyler drops into pit, and Snacks, a critical missed shot, as Afro is now able to take down that pit player. Snacks trying to make his way through that moto smoke, but backs on up, takes down Lucky, leaving Afro in a 1v2. Hero of the last game for Dbl Poney is going to have to come up big in this round for them.
I think Snacks hit the leg shot there, dude. Is what I think he hit the shot, but he legged the dude, and then the man in pit managed to get that kill.
I think you're right, yeah.
This is still going to be a 1v2 situation here, and Afro trying to find a fight. He needs to win a duel. He knows one is behind him, and so he's thinking the flank is going to be on the other side. Impeccable! Through the smoke! Get out of here. One bullet will do the trick, and he is going to miss it! Does he know now? Key's going to come around the corner, and it's just not going to be enough. Afro's going to hit that shot. Afro with the 1v2 clutch. This guy had big rounds on Vertigo, and he manages to bring another one here on Inferno to kick things off.
This guy keeps on delivering for Dbl Poney. It actually feels like every round is possible when he's still alive. It's one of those guys right now that has taken over this series in terms of individual performance. Anonymo have yet to find a way to just consistently stop him. So once again, he'll have the op, but Anonymo, I mean, they're on pistols here. Afro, the hero for Dbl Poney. This is really the start that Dbl Poney needed, because they received a beating in that second half on Vertigo. So it's so nice to see them gain some momentum.
Yeah, right off the bat, really put Anonymo on the back foot. Anonymo were looking a little bit too pleased with themselves on camera there after that first map. Time for a little reality check here. You're not done yet. You still need to win a second map, Anonymo. And so Snacks, yep, Snacks just being Snacks is going to get caught. I mean, if Snacks played Dota, he would play Rat Dota. You know what I mean?
He's a bulldog.
Yeah, he would just be a big fan of Rat Dota. A lot of Rat CS going on. Nice. Innocent with the 1 deeg.
Yeah. Some Lone Druid, Nature's Prophet, all of that.
All the good stuff.
All right.
All the fun heroes.
Yeah. All right. 5-0 start here for Dbl Poney. Looks like they are relaxing just a little bit there. But so far, it's been pretty strong plays from Dbl Poney. Last time around, they flew out of Boiler, flooded up short, and Afro was able to clutch things out. Anonymo this time, they got to fight back. They got to go for a little bit of control. They can't let Dbl Poney have all that space, or else they once again may be the victim of a fast, strong Pony stampede.
Yeah, and getting kicked by a pony or getting kicked by a horse, I don't think it makes much of a difference. I think it's going to suck either way. So you do not want to be getting kicked by a pony, let alone a double pony. It's like, what are they, WWE ponies? Just wrestling, tag teaming each other. Going at it. Anonymo right now, though. Attempt at a shot through the smoke, not going to get it, and there's going to be a very quick play right up short this time around. Kyler, however, is ready for it, and Innocent as well, doing the damage.
Oh, lucky here, though. Through the Moto smoke, an opportunity perhaps, but no, he holds off. He's looking for rotations, actually. He takes down Key. If he's able to get this other B player, there's a huge chance, but there's no way he's going to expect Minio. Great off angle from him. Perfect timing on the swing. They should know, Double Pony that is, that there is nobody on that B site, so you can see that it's a race from Afro to try to get over there, but that smoke is going to impede any opportunity he had, and Body decides it's his time to strike towards apartments, knowing that Afro is likely stopped, but no, there's a huge gap.
Oh, dude.
Oh, what is this?
What is
Afro,
smoke?
He's got all the space now.
This is problematic. Body is just going to hightail it over. He has time to make it as well. Nobody watching mid, so he doesn't have to worry about that. Makes it past, going to be able to run right up Banana. And with 25 seconds left, I mean, he's going to be able to run right up here, and this is going to be big. Minio's never going to be expected to get shot from this angle. He is not going to be holding construction right now.
Wow.
Easy kill. That is ridiculous.
Oh, man. 2-on-2 now. Anonymo still have a kit, so there's an opportunity here, but they've got to find these kills, and there's not a lot of utility to flush these players out of position. They don't even have a smoke for Banana, so the positions are endless for Double Pony. There's no Molotov, no smoke, and this flash, it's not going to accomplish too much. At least they're going to be able to cross, but they're taking a lot of time, and unless they're gifted a kill rather soon, I think they're going to call it off. Yeah, that's it right there. Anonymo, it felt like they were finally going to find their first round, put it on the board, but it's Minio who throws a smoke, which has a gap, and then rotates away from it, and Afro takes full advantage of that situation. And I want to say that I think part of the reason he rotated away is because Body, who got a kill, had the bomb. So probably his team is relaying to him, hey, the guy with the bomb is stuck in apartments right now. So he probably thinks it's an A play for sure. And Double Pony, they split up in those kinds of situations. It works out this time, though.
Listen, that's the kind of unforced error that really will cost you, because there are a whole bunch of lineups that you can do to just guarantee that smoke from CT quick if you need it, right? But you just throw it and you know, okay, smoke goes. He probably just, just chucked that smoke in thinking, okay, this is going to be good enough. And the answer is no, absolutely not. If there's a gap like that, player like they're gonna work right on through that, no problem at all.
Yeah.
Tactical timeout getting called by Anonymo now, so maybe just time for a little breather here. Try and slow things down before it starts to get a little bit too out of hand, and you start getting a bit too down on yourselves. This should be an eco round coming up for Anonymo. They're going to even it out, so it's a half-buy sort of scenario. Maybe play with some deagles around this AWP, a couple of nades to work with, so it's not a total eco.
Afro had a good banana spawn. I think he's taking it. I think he wants to challenge it immediately, and I think that's where the opposing op is. Oh no, he backs off the angle. Okay, doesn't want any part of that. He looked like he was really ready for it, but just decides to hold the car position. And Snacks takes a shot, so his position is known by Double Pony, but they decide to press on forward, and in typical Snacks fashion, he never really sits around in one spot for all too long. And so Afro goes for the jump out to peek CT. Player in Minio tosses down his smoke, trying to stop any kind of push in his direction. And so Double Pony, they may decide to reroute at this point. They've taken banana control, they forced out a smoke, and oh no, they're just going to go back and commit.
Yeah, they never. I'm wondering if they expect Snacks to be here. If they've called Snacks' bluff. They're like, okay, Snacks, we get it. You took a shot, and now you're over on A somewhere. We're going to be able to move on here because you were not holding the angle CT with the AWP. But we're going to get the full barbecue on the B site. Now there are going to be very few places to stand safely. Minio. Oh, what? Oh, robbed. He should get that. Body survives with 4 health.
Yeah, that's really surprising that he did 96 damage there. Well, either way, Double Pony are going to be all in the bomb site. And yeah, Snacks, he's kind of one of those players where I feel like that kind of just take a shot and leave plays. Like that's so, like, it's just playing with the meta, the mind of the opponents. Like, does he stay? Does he go? And Double Pony, in that sense, do call him out. Either way, they would have had a really nice exec into the bomb site. So if he's there, maybe he's blind anyways. Maybe he's Molotov'd out. So they covered their bases in that sense. But Snacks does rotate off. That'll actually leave him some money moving forward. But Double Pony feel like they're in firm control of this T side right now, as they'll start off to a 7-0 lead.
Again, man. T side and Double Pony. Name a better duo. These guys are just looking so good. And they're making quick calls, just playing off of each other. But right now what it is, it's just decisive stuff coming out here from Dbl Poney. Not a whole lot of hesitation on their side. Seems like they have a real clear idea of what it is that they want to achieve in these rounds, and they're just getting after it. So Anonymo right now, that's got to be the most frustrating thing. Because you're just feeling like, hey, what can we do against these guys? Seriously. Snacks and Innocent held onto their guns, and the rest of the team now going to be fully equipped. And so this is it. Big moment here for Anonymo to have an impact. Snacks playing passively, very passively. So standard Arch stuff coming in here from Snacks with that AWP. Pretty much the Opera's delight on Inferno these days. And we will have Kyler at least showing a little bit of presence up here in Apartments, so he's not going to give it away totally for free to the Poney.
Oh.
That's big. That's not something we see very often.
No, that's a risky spam fight for both teams. And Kyler has to be feeling pretty good about that one, though. That might be the opening that his team needed. But no, Afro towards Banana will take down Minio. And now it's just a single player towards this B site. Oh, that forces the hand of Anonymo. They want some information because of that fallen player towards B, and that costs Kyler his life. Joko is still hanging out in this position. This guy is a nuisance right now, actually, and they can't get him out of it. So Snacks pressing on forward towards Bracket does find one, but still, there's just this one player in Key towards B.
He has got no info either. Oh, never mind. Hold on. 2 Molotovs getting shown. Actually, he's got a lot of info. Never mind. He's got a whole lot of info. Only problem is now he's dead, and his teammates, it's just too far away to rotate over. Unless they were to get a kill immediately, they know. As you pointed out, again, they have to worry about Jocko. It's this thorn in their side the entire time. He is just refusing to go away. And so they can't just freely rotate down mid. They can't just freely get over there and start running and hope to create something because they know that there's somebody lurking out here who's going to shoot him in the side of the head.
Yeah, I know Lex was pretty high on Joko in the early days of Dbl Poney, and for good reason. He's really can be an explosive entry fragger for Dbl Poney, and we see that he's also a little bit versatile too. Pressure lurking towards those apartments, and I'm going to say right now, I really like Dbl Poney's just style of playing this map. It's really not too convoluted. There's not too many moving pieces in these rounds. It's just defaulting, and once they get space, they just go for these hits, and they're just calling out Anonymo, saying that we don't even think your normal holds on these rounds are good enough that we have to play the information, the mid-round game. It's just simple, and it's working. It's effective. And I think so many teams in these kinds of matchups will probably think that, okay, let's take space towards Bracket, then let's take space towards Banana, then let's go back towards A. Like, there's so many moving parts, and that's when you can get lost in your whole strategy, your whole scheme. But Dbl Poney, they just keep it simple, and that's all they have needed to do thus far.
Always scheming. I like that, scheming. Yeah, that's a good word. But, Anonymo, yeah, there we go. Bottom Banana smoke. Okay, we're not going to just give you Banana for free anymore. You're not just going to get to walk right on up here and get set up. So we will have smokes thrown down. We're going to just have a little bit of that posturing at bottom mid, bottom Banana now between both of these teams. Interesting, Snacks. Wow. Ooh, wow. This is weird.
Oh.
Nice wallbang from Afro, but also Snacks missing a basic Molotov like that. Huh. Unforced arrows. Unforced arrows from Anonymo. Nice 1-for-1 trade in mid, and Tyler gonna get a chance to shine here. Boosted up, gets 2. He's done his job. It's a 2-on-2 now, moving on to the A site.
Oh. Yeah, great control from Dbl Poney here. It looks like they'll be able to get into a 2-on-2 post plant. Doesn't look like Lucky is planted just yet, but this is an excellent plant to set up his teammate for the rest of the round. This is just the big pit plant. You can see right through the little crack there to Joko's right if he decides to insert himself into the other side of pit. But no, that part is going to be mollied out. Now Joko, he's aware of the position of at least one of these players in Snacks, and a perfect nade onto Lucky. We'll be able to take him down. Joko, great timing to take down Snacks. One-on-one situation. Doesn't seem to know where Minio is, and Minio, the in-game leader of Anonymo, delivers them their first round. Great reroute from him. Made his presence known towards that arch side earlier in the round, but the full Apartments push is able to outplay that final member.
Such an unlikely spot for him to come from, but he manages to get it done. Well played, Minio. And he is going to be feeling good about that. Kind of redemption for the last round where he died and kind of forced his team into a very awkward position. This time around, he is the difference maker. He's the one who comes through for Anonymo. And Minio, yeah, just full on. Good stuff. First round on the board for Anonymo. 10 rounds in. That is not something we see very often. 8 rounds in a row for Double Pony before finally Anonymo has something to say about it. And look at that key aggro play coming in from him, really looking to try and take that fight in mid. And he's still hanging around here, looking to second mid. Snacks has got his back, and that's a must-hit shot for Snacks. NBK out of the picture already.
Oh, and this aggressive mid stance is still being held by Anonymo. This is probably going to catch Double Pony off. Excellent flash, but it just pushed his body back. No frag found by it. And they're doing retake banana, top banana procedures at the same time. There's so much pressure on Double Pony right now. They're actually backed up into a corner. This round feels like it might come down to Joko. If he's able to pop up here from the pit and find a couple of kills, that could be everything. He spots one, but no! Key is faster on the trigger, and now Double Pony are just locked in at this point. They are stuck in banana right now.
Dude, they've got smokes on both sides. They can't go anywhere. They're legit stuck here. That's crazy.
This feels helpless.
I mean, I can't remember the last time I've seen this where a team is legitimately just boxed into banana so convincingly. 3 players on B, 2 in mid for Anonymo, and Double Pony don't really have anywhere else to go. I really like that double HE. That's clever. You know, you got to come up with something. But unfortunately, nobody was there to catch him. And well, now Anonymo, I mean, this is it. Very quick flank possible for Anonymo, obviously. Snack's going to be the first one to die here in a moment, though. Oh, missing the shot, Afro.
Oh. It's so low for the HP on the remaining players of Double Pony at this point. Maybe a kill? No. Snacks will shut down Lucky, but that was such a cool round by Anonymo. I love that.
Bold.
Yes.
Bold is the way to call that. I mean, to hang around in mid and then to further, you know, rather than like flash and back off, it's like, no, flash and keep pushing forward. Like,
yes.
Go for more. Like,
yeah.
Hey, okay, I can admire that. Anonymo, that's respectable stuff.
Yeah, in the interview that I think it was Innocent conducted with Freya, he talked about how being aggressive was just integral to their identity. And I felt like on the games that Anonymo lost, they kind of lost that. They didn't always show the most aggressive stance that they could have. And even in this game so far, they haven't done it in those first 8 rounds where Double Pony were winning. But now it seems like Anonymo, they're gaining some confidence in this map. There's a chance for them to fight back and maybe make this first half respectable.
Indeed. Indeed, this is going to be good. Now we got some parity between the two. Double Pony finally started to tap into that bank as well. And through the smoke, Minya's going to catch a body in the side of the head with that AK. There's Kyler, though, under a lot of pressure. He is still going to find 1 kill, but that is it. Still, he did his job. It's a man advantage for Anonymo. And Innocent catching Lucky, lurking around. This is all on NBK now. Has to live up to his name. Key, you mad lad. Oh, that is a bold move indeed to just push through that smoke like that.
Yeah, especially when NBK's on the other side of it. He's actually, he definitely, of anybody on Double Pony, feels like a guy that could clutch something like that out. But Anonymo, they keep on fighting. They're taking it 1 round at a time, and they've recovered a couple of AKs too, which will make their lives a lot easier moving forward. Double Pony start off the half incredibly hot, but it feels like Anonymo are finding the recipe for success.
They're starting to get their feet under them, and that's exactly what Double Pony want to avoid. There are 4 rounds left in this half, and now Double Pony actually have to go for a half buy. Finally, their money has been broken, and they have to kind of skimp a little bit. No rifles in play for them this round. Anonymo fully equipped on their side. 3 towards B early on. We're going to get the bombardment!
Oh.
Dude.
Oh, wait, though.
They managed to get the kill, but 3 of them have just gotten chunked.
Jeez.
That's crazy.
So much damage. Oh, wow. Oh, Kyler, he might get cut off. If there's a timing right now for Joko, it looks like they're going to set up a Hall Spot play, so Joko doesn't want to round the corner just yet. And Kylar, he's going to be supporting his teammate. That actually gives up his position. Joko should know where he is. Nice shot from Joko to open things up. NBK on the trade to find Innocent. Leaves just Minio now towards the bracket position. The bomb is making its way onto the site, but there isn't much space being taken by the other Ts just yet. They are finding their way, but it looks like they're really concerned about the flank for some reason, not really aware of a possible bracket play for Minio. Oh, if he gets this kill onto Lucky, everything is possible. And he just misses the timing there.
Oh, man. Dude, Lucky's playing this so well. Just backing off. Nice HE out of NBK. Had it been either of the others, that might have been a kill. That would have been a kill. And now, Lucky gonna catch Minio looking the wrong way, and Key has decided to back off and save his gun. Correct decision. That is so, I mean, just a wild round. The fact that they get the kill, Double Pony with their HEs, but then Anonymo killing or just dropping 3 of them so low with that bombardment at the beginning and Banana. You really think that that sets them up for success, and yet somehow Anonymo, I think you nailed it. Balcony, the guy on balcony, just Kyler, yeah. Kyler giving it away. Just you lose that element of surprise in that positioning, and yeah, sure enough, just getting bopped.
This round showed just how utility can help you and betray you. Just the sound cue that helped him find the kill there. Anonymo, they are if they knew how much nade damage they did, though, they could have played that so differently. I bet they would have taken maybe some more duels here and there, but not the case. That's unconfirmed damage, as Launders like to call it, and you'll see the effects of it. Just we see on our screens how close Anonymo are in terms of HP, but great window flash forces Minio off of the half-wall position. And now it looks like Anonymo, they still are kind of interested in maintaining a little space, but no, they back off. Probably going to be doing their retake nades if they had them, but instead they just go for a little bit of a second orange boost.
Yeah, second orange is Minio still here with a flash. They have just a little bit. They're very light on the nades, though, and I think that's what's prompting Snacks to rotate over to perhaps help out, because there are no longer any smoke grenades for Anonymo to slow them down on this side of the map. Kyler's the only one with a full set of nades, and he's playing Pit on A, so other side of the map, not really relevant. There's Minio with his flash in, just making sure that Double Pony don't get too comfortable here. But now we get to see. Smoke going down CT. Beautiful shot. Minio with the pre-fire. Brilliant work. Trades himself 2 for 1. Snacks, though, tries to make a play, and it does not work at all. And somehow we've lost Key in the mix.
That's a crucial miss from Snacks. 3-on-3 situation. He'll try to recover the situation. Peeks the player at second oranges. Gets tagged, though. This is so difficult for Snacks as Joko is right in his face, and he doesn't suspect it. Now, Innocent, there's a player in the red towards Coffin, but Afro with the swing onto him just finds that kill, and NBK peeking all the way into CT spawn will find a 10th for Double Pony. There were 3 players from Anonymo that were on that B site, and it looked like Minio did enough finding those opening 2, but it just wasn't there. The Double Pony exec was so strong. The Molly is able to find a kill on the bomb site somehow, and Snacks is just flash off the angle repeatedly to the point where he has to try to make a desperation play at Coffins.
Yeah, I mean, just so light on nades at Anonymo. They were, I mean, it felt like when Double Pony were actually going for the push, they had like 2 flash grenades to try and stop it. No smokes, no nothing. Very bizarre turn of events, but Double Pony are certainly going to be happy about this outcome. 10 rounds on the T side, you know. They're sitting over there like 60% CT, you know, T favored. Yeah, man. I mean, you can totally tell right now their T side is looking very sharp indeed. I mean, Anonymo's only hope now is that their CT side is going to be lacking a little bit, and that Anonymo are going to be able to take advantage of that. So otherwise, it's looking pretty likely we're going to get nuke if this keeps up. So Minio just making a little bit of noise over here on the other side of the smoke, letting Double Pony know that there is still a defense. Double Pony still have quite a bit of utility to work with. Oh, that is wild.
I'm surprised that shows no smoke icon. That's interesting. Felt like that was firmly through that smoke, but either way, it's going to be a kill for Anonymo there, and maybe they can pick up a little bit of steam moving into the second half. That's, like you said, a potential way for them to get back into this one. Key, though, is pushing right down Banana. This will catch Double Pony off. Don't see anybody turning around in time, and this should end the round right here. Well-placed shots. Not a moment of hesitation as he takes both of them down, and now NBK has no chance in hell to get back into that one. So Anonymo continue to fight back, and perhaps opportunity for a 5th round here. But I'm glad you cited the stat at the very beginning of this all that it's been a 60% plus win rate for Double Pony on the T side of Inferno, because this has been a really great showing for them so far.
Yeah, they're clear. They've got an idea. They've really got a pretty clear idea of what it is that they want to achieve on this T side. They're looking really good. So I'm happy to see it. I'm happy to see it, especially in a rematch sort of scenario. Again, Anonymo's been their kind of like black beast that they've had to deal with in these qualifiers. And here we have the rematch in the main event. And so far, Dbl Poney are making a very good showing on this second map, their map pick. Oh. No way. Minio. It could be a slaughter. If he peeks now. Oh, he's going to let him go by.
Oh, 3 kills? That is so much mileage out of that MP9.
Dude, he dies in a Molotov again.
Wow. Yeah, what? He's on the site and he's dead?
That's another round where he dies to a Molotov. How does that happen?
That feels inexcusable. They're not even really in the site yet to pressure you to not go to another angle. But so maybe a small window here for Dbl Poney. They have a smoke. Body just picked one up off of a dead player, and that should allow NBK safe passage now into the B site. Good nade, though, to chip NBK down to 70. Makes his presence known as he runs across the angle. But I don't know, they're already right here. This will be an immediate retake.
You can chill out here. You still have nades. You don't have any more flashes. Kyler going to find a kill on body. It's all on NBK now. 1v2. NBK willing to take that fight straight up, and he will lose the duel. Trying to make the play there, NBK. Plenty of time for the defuse, and so we will be ending this half 10-5. Dbl Poney way in the lead on the T side, but now we get to see what they're capable of on the CT side. Definitely their weaker side on this map. And while Anonymo, I'm very curious to see what they're capable of after the break. And welcome back from the break, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting into the second half now between Dbl Poney and Anonymo. Dbl Poney putting on a show in that first half on the T side. But Anonymo now, it's their turn. It's their turn, Maui. Unfortunately, we looked at the stats in that downtime there for Anonymo on their T side. Not as convincing as Dbl Poney.
No, 48% win rate on the T side. That might not be enough to cut it here. In fact, if they play to those statistics, they will lose this game.
Yes.
Yeah, so
they see an overperformance here.
Yes.
From Anonymo.
Yeah.
Entirely possible. We've seen them fight pretty fiercely here in this tournament so far, Anonymo. We know that they are definitely a capable team.
Oh. This is what needs to happen. Okay, Joko's able to find one. Kylar with the return. Anonymo have full control of the bomb site now, but there's a lot of utility for Dbl Poney to work with. A couple of smokes, a kit, even 2 flashes on top of that, and it looks like Anonymo are making a desperation play. They're sitting in the smoke, phasing it, as a matter of fact. They've all pushed into CT spawn at this point. Kyler is able to take down NBK, and it's a construction versus CT spawn fight, and it looks like Dbl Poney get the better of Anonymo, although Snacks remains. Makes his presence known, but Afro is just too quick with it. He has been the hero for Dbl Poney so far in this series, and he keeps it up. 15-5 scoreline in just 16 rounds.
Yeah, he is certainly showing up, and he had his moments on Vertigo as well for Dbl Poney. So Afro really making a name for himself here in this series. Without a doubt, all eyes on him and the rest of them. But, hey, you know, they are going. I really like that play, to be fair. I really like that play from Anonymo. Anonymo must be feeling like, okay, we've taken a lot of damage. If we sit on this site, they're going to crunch us, and we're going to get overwhelmed. So we need to kind of go for the magic here. And it almost works. It almost works, but Dbl Poney hitting the shots. What is this quad MP9? Quad MP9 from Dbl Poney. Just so they can get all the nades, but still. I'm not a huge fan of all the MP9s all the time. Man. Just buy a FAMAS every now and again, guys. Come on, seriously.
Yeah, it can be tough, especially knowing that you're going to be fighting against AKs in this round, given that Anonymo found a bomb plant in the first round. It's scary for them, and the thing is that they've done a good job so far with their utility. They've taken control of Banana. They have 2 players at the bottom. The problem is that Anonymo aren't that interested in taking B, so this might be all for naught. They spot Lucky jump spotting at the top of Banana. Oh, that's going to bait them back in. They think that Lucky's probably by himself, but this is a meat grinder. There are 3 players here still for Dbl Poney.
Oh, no. Does this work? Do they take the bait? Oh, no. This is bad news bears. Flash over the top, and oh, they line up. Ah, brutal. The trap worked perfectly, and Anonymo, that's going to be a really bad feeling. You're going to be like, well, we just got played.
Yep. That was well thought out from Dbl Poney. I really like that. We were wondering how to make the MP9s work. That's one way. Just play that close to them. There's no huge advantage for the AK when an MP9 is 5 feet away from you.
It's pretty much the only way to play it. Yeah, they just really managed to make that work. And now Innocent has got this AK. 20 seconds. I mean, if they somehow let him survive this round and he can hold on to that AK into the next round, I mean, fine, fair enough. Flash, smoke, molly. It's actually pretty decent. If he can make his way out of this, this is best case scenario for Innocent. Dbl Poney, of course, just going to put that pressure on. They've got those MP9s. They can afford to give up Lucky. Let Lucky go out and hunt at least.
He's gotten so far away. It doesn't look like they'll catch him now.
No.
But a great trap setup from Dbl Poney. They reeled him in there, and they caught him. Hook, line, and sinker.
So there we have it. This is looking now very good for Dbl Poney. That was the buy coming in from Anonymo. Nothing going. They really needed to get that round going for them to start slowing down Dbl Poney and taking a bite out of that lead. And instead, now Dbl Poney should be getting up to 13 rounds. It's really not going to leave Anonymo much room to maneuver with in this second half. This time, the nades are way more effective.
Yeah, that's not a great start for Innocent there. Oh, man, and matters get worse as he's now down to 31 HP. This is the really only win condition, and he's able to find a kill. Okay, that's a little surprising, the way that Joko just decided to jump on over there, perhaps thinking that the utility did enough to soften any player that would be receiving him up. But, oh, this flash timing might be everything. Body doesn't get blind, though. Him and Lucky still hold the line. And it looks like Anonymo want to reroute towards A. So Afro and NBK will be tested in this situation. Afro playing a great off angle to catch anyone out of apartments. The problem is that nobody is there, and he is very exposed if they run up short.
Spot by NBK. There it is, though, as you outline it, Maui. 2 kills for Anonymo on short. A bomb plant possible, and Innocent can't get caught. He has to hightail it onto this bomb site. Make it there just in the nick of time. Bomb's going to get planted. Body trying to find an angle, trying to make the difference here, but it's not looking likely. This is actually a terrific round for Anonymo.
Oh.
Never mind.
Wait.
Body with the headshot on Innocent.
Are they going to push forward?
Is it possible? They can do this.
Wow. He had an angle there. That was so tight.
Now this actually becomes very difficult. Needs to go fast, needs to bait the response. Gets spotted, there's the swing. Very well played by Anonymo, working well together. the 1-2 combination punch, and they have done it. The round that they were supposed to win, they lose, and then the round that they're supposed to lose, they win. So sometimes that's just the way CS goes. And we are here with 6 rounds on the board for Anonymo.
That's why we still love this game.
Yeah.
Just feels like anything can happen at any given time. We can count out Anonymo before the round starts. The one guy with an AK has 30 HP, but you know, he's a hero as he's able to get that opener. And now Dbl Poney just have a couple pistols to work with. Actually, only one upgraded pistol on NBK. The rest of the players are going to be saving into the upcoming round. And this should give Anonymo a little bit of breathing room.
Is this not something that, I mean, we don't get to see enough of, right? They have a huge lead. They know they have a really big lead. They know that if they eco hard this round, they're going to have a pretty good buy next round with all the nades and everything. So instead of just going like, oh, I'll just get a PG-50, or I'll just get a deagle, you know, maybe get a kill. And it's like, no, just play disciplined. Don't spend the money unnecessarily. Odds of you winning the round are low. So just think about the next one where you're going to be able to, you know, that $300 you spent on a PG-50, you know, you can put that into a smoke or an HE, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Every nade counts moving forward. And this will be a freebie, in fact, for Anonymo. NBK, I mean, he has the deagle. It's worth it for these players from Dbl Poney to try to find something, because even if they get one kill, I mean, an AK killing 5 of them is worth less, the 1,500 kill reward, than taking one AK away. So there's a strong case to look for something here if you're Dbl Poney, but they'll just hold on. They think that maybe Anonymo will get a little bit curious, perhaps. Body trying to bait somebody in, shooting the flower pot. Has no respect for the gardening community.
How dare he?
The landscaping community.
Somebody took the time to make that pot.
Someone put that there.
And then put it there. It served a purpose. And you've gone and ruined it all. This is actually a little bit questionable Snacks positioning-wise. It's egregious that he actually manages to survive that.
My goodness.
That's ridiculous that he actually manages to survive that.
The one kill for Dbl Poney actually was on the other side. I guess Joko was able to find one. That's nice. That's a nice little collection from him. But Anonymo, they still got a long way to go. There's 5 rounds to even tie this one up, and Dbl Poney have a full 5 for themselves. It is egregious that Snacks is there. That's just so exposed.
It's so exposed. You have the AK, you're alone. You know, your teammates aren't even there to help you out, and yet he lives. That's the crazy thing. So he may think like next time, oh yeah, I'll do that again. That worked.
I love that. I love the results-oriented thinking. But early banana contest will do a lot of chip damage on to Key. Not only does he have 25 health, but he's down to 30 armor. I mean, that probably is not going to be relevant, but that's just something you don't usually see at the beginning of these kinds of rounds if you're really paying attention. And now Anonymo, after having secured some banana space, will be making their way back towards bracket, where Dbl Poney only have 2 players towards A.
There's that opening. Deep banana smoke, though. There's information gathering going on here from Joko and Lucky. They're going to work together to clear this out. So, good bit to go off of. That's prompted Afro to rotate back over here towards A. So, there are now 3 players on A for Dbl Poney. But Anonymo feeling like they've perhaps got a window. They're going to speed up short, and this is it. Crossfire established for Dbl Poney. They need to cut them down, though. Cannot afford to make a mistake. 1 for 1 already. Man in pit is gone. It's all on the bomb site now. Afro has been so good, and he continues to hit shots. Dude is a monster. Finally, they get rid of him, but the damage has been done.
Yeah, it's just Kylar, 1v2. He has a flash, so maybe he can get out of this position. It'd be great for him to take some space, but he's just looking for the fight. He's challenging Lucky at this angle. Oh, he's going to get shot right in the back, surely. Yep, Lucky just holds the line. So patient from Lucky. One of the more experienced players in this server. Lucky had a pretty long stint, kind of close to the top of the French scene, and he's trying to fight his way back alongside NBK and Body, who also have tasted a lot of excellence there in French CS, but they are fighting for an organization. Despite how good the Dbl Poney social media team may seem, this team is unsigned, so they want that salary.
Yeah, they are. They've got the top shelf memes.
And they have the hunger in the server.
And they do have the hunger in the server as well. And Body, like you say, he knows what it is to play at the top level. And he has played with the best in France. And so he knows, especially as the in-game leader, what not to do. And that's why I'm very excited to see more from this Double Pony team. Because he'll have learned, and this could be the resurgence of the new generation of French CS here. Watching unfold.
Very true. Now Minio will face the wrath of a youngster on the team. Afro, who has been sensational thus far, is able to mow them down. He actually swings out to take down Kyler as well. Key is stuck here behind a smoke, trying to make his way into the bomb site. Afro still remains, but no, suddenly this round is turned on its head. This was a 2v5 about 5 seconds ago, and now Innocent and Key have great position in the bomb site. In a 2v2, the bomb has not yet been planted, and Lucky, he finds the gap in the smoke. Innocent falls. Key knows the value in finding this bomb plant, as his team will be able to purchase into the upcoming round, but he still wants this one. He needs this one for his team. He needs to give his team a lifeline, but he's being flanked. He's being surrounded, pinched from 2 different angles, as Body is right there on the hay cart and finds the perfect angle. That is just an excellent peek from Body. He couldn't even see him.
Yeah, it's that angle advantage, man. You just get right in there, and Body's going to be able to see him before it goes the other way. And so very nicely done there from Body, again, showing his experience. Very patient stuff, and really glad to see him still here, in the mix, and as the in-game leader, taking that on. There's an excellent interview with him on HLTV right now, detailing some of the journey that he's been on and the trials and tribulations that this team have had to face to get here. And so definitely worth a read if you want to learn more about what's going on in the French scene. And if you're a, Body fan, MD3 fan, definitely go and check that out, guys. But it's 14-7, and Double Pony, man. If Vertigo, if you started to get ahead of yourself as an Anonymo, as an Anonymo player or fan, thinking, okay, that was one-sided and this is looking good. Double Pony are fighting right back here on this second map. They do not want to give up.
Absolutely do it not. Afro taking a nice angle towards all mid. Doesn't look like he'll be rewarded for such, but Double Pony have full control over Banana. And they've played off of this with a variety of different setups where sometimes they leave all 3 players there, sometimes they leave just 1. And this time around, it looks like they will leave the 1. Joko jump spotting perhaps with a smoke in his hand, and that will really fortify this A defense. And Anonymo, they're primed and ready for an A exec. This looks like it's the one thing that's on their mind right now. And a timely smoke towards apartments may have slowed them down, but they're still holding the line. They still want to hit this site.
They feel comfortable on it right now. They feel like they're getting those bombs planted. Allows them to get those nades. Little peek here from Lucky towards mid, trying to get some information. Not going to find it just yet, and here's Afro. That is a shot. Misses it, but still gets some info, and Jocko instantly trying to react over towards Banana, taking a peek, clearing Banana, telling his teammates, I don't see anybody here, and that's going to keep Afro on the A site. And that's going to make life very difficult here for Anonymo.
The exec comes out. Snacks has made his way into the pit. It's a wall of smoke strategy to get these players into the pit. Haven't seen this one actually for a while. So we'll see if Anonymo is able to convert off of their off-meta strategy. Key is able to find Joko at the bottom of mid. That is the B player dead, but the bomb is in pit right now, and it has to make its way out. NBK on top of the graveyard, though. He may be the watcher over all of them, but he only gets the 1. Now Afro battles back to get the single player in bracket, but Anonymo have full control over the site. There's really no hope for Afro, and he knows that. He hightails it out of there, and it looks like he'll attempt to save the op for another day.
That's amazing. So what is the play if you're Double Pony at that point? You see that wall of smokes go down. You should be like, what is the next thing? Because they had the man advantage, or at least they had 4 players on A for the CT side, right? When that push kicks off for Anonymo, and yet we're looking at 3 players alive for Anonymo. So how is it that Anonymo get all those kills?
It just looked like when the smoke faded that they got the better of them. I don't know if Double Pony have probably never faced that strategy. I mean, I don't think anybody has faced that strategy for maybe 3-4 years. So learning or remembering the counters can be such a difficult game, and it's why teams that kind of throw back vintage strategies, like Furio, for example, really digs deep in the strategies that they pull out. And sometimes teams just don't know. They don't know the counters. So for that one there, I think a lot of teams just kind of gave a lot of space away, or they would just use smokes to even isolate a re-smoke towards one of those smokes so that you can at least make them come out of a choke point, more or less. You'll make your own choke point that they have to work with or try to bleed the time. But that time around, it looked like Double Pony were just kind of scattered, and Anonymo got the better of them as all the smokes faded. They were ready for the fights, and Double Pony didn't know what was coming.
Oh, it was the real struggle, and we're getting so much so that we're going to get a tactical timeout called here by Double Pony. realizing perhaps that this is Anonymo with a chance to pick up some steam in this second half. They're slowing it down. Yeah, they're slowing it down now. I mean, money for Double Pony is not terrific. They're still going to go for the buy by the looks of things, actually the force buy. So they're going to spend it and just go all in. MP9s, Deagles, Kevlar, nades. Whole kit caboodle getting thrown in here by Double Pony. So where we saw them go for the hard eco before, here they realize, okay, we're just going to take the fight. Afro's got that AWP, a couple of MP9s with him. Let's see if we can play off of that. He is going to go banana early. Flash in, Afro with the shot, and he gets it. Very nicely.
That's a huge opening pick. It's a lot harder to run huge execs like that, even losing a single member of your team. So Anonymo, I don't know if they have many more tricks up their sleeve. So Double Pony will take the fight right to them to ensure that they can't just get full exec on again. That's a great proactive play from Afro, knowing that not only will this hurt the chances of Anonymo going for some set piece, but it'll also just give them some control early on. Plus, he has the op, so why not take the initiative?
Indeed.
Are they doing the same strat, though?
Same strat, yeah.
That's so bold. This is NBK right here with what is a probable counter.
Body just hoping to get lucky. And never going to expect it, but there's a second man up on that balcony. There's the MP9. Now they know that there's a second man, however. And that's not going to stop MBK from getting that kill. Perfectly done. Anonymo now going to get a kill to hurt. Long range fight, but that's just not going to be enough. Hard shutdown. Double Pony making the adjustments.
That's really bold from Anonymo to run the same pocket strat 2 rounds in a row. That to me kind of reads as desperation more than it reads.
You know.
Yeah.
It worked again. You know.
I mean, they won't figure it out, right? Yeah. So MBK though, I'm sure he has seen that strategy before. I'm sure he's faced that strategy multiple times, and he's like, okay, guys, last time I faced against this in 2017, 2018, this is how we beat it. So let's make sure we set up like this.
Oh, multiple nades down banana again. The bombardment. Minio, he has the AK. And he is going to lose that AK immediately. No chance for his teammates to recover it either. Look at this. Lucky pushing aggro down. We're going to get that smoke, and now the AK's been recovered. 2 players alive here for Anonymo, and this is it. Double Pony on map point. Going to force a third map here in a moment, unless Kyler can come up with the goods. Puts a flash up the top mid just to create a little bit of room. That would have summed it all up if he'd have got shot there through the smoke. But smoke is gonna clear. Spots out the player. And they know he's low, and there isn't a whole lot he can hope to do here. Maybe pad his stats a little bit, right? Just get like a kill. Not gonna happen. He is gone. 16-8. End of the line on Inferno for Anonymo. Double Pony going to force a third map here in the series. We will get that rematch on Nuke, which has been featured in, you know, the last 2 times these teams have played. It was Vertigo, Nuke, and so now we're going to get Nuke as a third decider, Maui.
It's exciting. It's really exciting. Interested to hear what the desk has to say, so we will hear from them after a break.